Welcome to Flosstube number 69. My name is Candace, and this is my channel about cross stitch and sometimes some other crafting. Today's just cross stitch. So it is November 3rd. Halloween is over. October flew by, and it's my birthday month. Yay! I'm excited. My birthday is November 12th, so I still have 9 days. But who's counting, right? Let's see. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. I have some fun stuff to show today, and I've worked on a few things that you may not have seen in quite a while. And if you're new, you've never seen them. So, let's start with real quick finishes, because last week I said I was going to have this done, and I did not. Now it's done. I wove in the ends, I blocked it yesterday, and it's done. So I wore it to work today. So this is the tasting menu from, I've put it on the screen because I forgot. And I forgot to write it down. But this is the tasting menu. It was originally a mystery knit along. I think it was a mystery. Either way, the entire thing is out now, but it uses 9 colors, 3 shades of each color, and then a base color. So, if you're new, I'll give you a chance to see the whole thing the right way. So, this is my center section. And this was the blue side. And this was the green side. So I got it all blocked. I love it. I love it. Wore it today. It's super drapey. And I can't remember the yarn I used, but I will link it below. So this is my, there. I was very excited to wear it to work today. Otherwise, I have my glasses on because my eyes have been super gritty the last couple of days, and it's probably the weather. It went from humid and warm to very dry and chilly. I'm not going to say cold because 40s is not cold to me. I live in Northwest Indiana, if you are new here, and right off Lake Michigan, so we're used to lake effect everything. But yeah, it's been a nice change though to be able to wear pants and, you know, a shawl or a scarf and not roast. So the other finish, the one I forgot to show you for the last 2 weeks, this has actually been done for a while. You guys saw when I finished it. I made it for my son, but I was waiting for some finishing stuff to come in. Now, please don't laugh because this is a little crooked, but I hot glued it and I can't fix it. This was Pokemon Sprites that I made for my son. And I had actually stitched this for his birthday, but then I wasn't sure how I was going to finish it. Finally got an idea of how to finish it, and I had to find exactly what I wanted to use. So these are actually pins, like regular, you know, you could put them on your backpack or whatever pins. I didn't want to take the backs off of them because what if Evan does want to take them off of here and put them on his backpack? Like, I didn't expect this to be something he's going to treasure forever. You know, Pokemon's just what he's into right now. So these are Pokeballs. Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Premier Ball, regular Pokeball, and a Mega Ball, maybe? I don't remember. But we have Squirtle, Eevee, Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur. So I stitched those for my son. And these are called Pokemon Sprites. You can find it on Etsy. What I did is I just took a piece of mat board. So this is on just a old piece of sticky board. And then I didn't put any batting underneath. This is just a fat quarter of yellow. And then I put it over top of a piece of mat board, stuck them all down, and I just stuck a piece of mat board to the back. And then I had taken, obviously I painted the frame. I had taken everything out, so I just used the little metal things to hold it all in so it can't fall out. I just used some chalk paint that I had to paint the frame red. So it's a fully finished object, guys. What? And it's not great, but he's going to love it. And I cannot believe I forgot to show it last week when I finally got the balls in to put on here. I had it hiding so he wouldn't see it. And then I forgot to tell you guys about it. So it's done. I'll give it to him tonight. He'll be so excited. Let's see. I am going to mark off what I talk about because I keep forgetting some of this stuff to tell you guys. So let's see what else I have. Okay. The only thing I have before I show you my whips is 2 weeks ago I showed you my little container from Mollie Ollie. It's called a Memo Caddy. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, you'll recognize this. And like I said, it is perfect for holding my project bags. It is the perfect size. 2 of these bags hold 11 by 11 Q-snaps, and they fit in here no problem. So I got the gray one. There's a couple of different colors, and down below you're going to see an Amazon link where you can purchase this. Now, for the next 2 weeks, from the time this video comes out, for 2 weeks, there's a discount code for 10% off because they sent me this bag for free. You could use it as a diaper caddy. I think that was the original intention, but I use it for my project bags. So whatever projects I work on between videos, I put in here, and then all I have to do is pick it up and bring it down here to record my videos. So it's like wool. Like the outside is wool, the inside is nylon, so wipeable if you spill anything. There is a divider that comes with it. I'm not using it because I'm putting my project bags in here, but you can see the inside of mine is blue, like a teal blue. So the code is 10 Candace K to get 10% off. So the link will be below if you guys are interested in checking out the Mimmo Caddy from Mollie Ollie. That was the first fun thing. The second is that I'm going to be doing a de-stash on my Instagram, my business Instagram, which is Willow Spring Co. That one's always linked in the description box. I have a lot of charts and fabric and a whole bunch of stuff that I don't have anyone to give it to, my sister's not a stitcher. She knits, but not a ton, and she just started working again after 12 years. So I don't really have anyone that I can pass this on to. So what I'm going to do is put them up on my de-stash. They will obviously not be retail prices because you can't de-stash stuff for full price. I mean, I wouldn't buy something on de-stash for full price. So I'm going to do that. There is a Google form that is linked on my Instagram page. So if there's something you want and please, I need you to fill out that Google form so that I can have all of your information, like your address, your email address, stuff like that. Now, since shipping has increased, it's going to take me a little bit longer because I'm going to research what the shipping would actually be for the United States. And then for international, we're just going to have to go with, if anyone international purchases, I'll go with what I think it's going to be. And then if that's over, I'll refund shipping costs. And if it's under, then I'm going to have to eat the cost. So in the next week, I'm going to be putting a whole bunch of stuff up there. I don't know. I really like searching through people's D-stashes because I'll find things that I didn't even realize were still out there, or especially with like fabric lines, because those, once they make a fabric line, it's gone. Generally fabric lines don't ever come back. So that's going to be on Willow Spring Co. So my personal Instagram where I show all my stitching and stuff like that is candace.koester. And then my business one, so I have an Etsy store too, but the fees on Etsy are ridiculous. So I'm going to do the Instagram thing first. I'll give it 2 weeks and then I will move it into my shop. But the price will probably be a little increased in my shop because of the fees that Etsy is going to take. So, okay, let's move into whips. What did I work on this week? Well, we wrapped up, my last video was before Halloween, so I did a little bit of Halloween stitching. So let me get this up here. What do we got here? So the first one, full coverage, this is Mini Autumn Cat Magic from Heaven and Earth Designs. I am doing this on a 25 count easy grid Lugana. Here's where it was last time. And here's where it is now. Yes, that is a lot of stitching. So for the month of October, I did a little over 7,000 stitches on this. And I wish I still had the picture from the beginning of October, because that would be awesome to show the comparison. But the vast majority of the stitches were over here. The majority of those 7,000. There were a few up in here, like on the edges of the hat, a little bit in the cat. But the majority of it was right in here. So I'm super excited about it. I love this piece. I may still stitch on it this month. Oh, I just pulled that off. I may still stitch on it this month because it is an autumn piece. I mean, yeah, it's kind of Halloween, but it's also autumn colors, which I'm here for. And you'll notice that when you see my next whips. So then I couldn't help myself. Let me check just to make sure. Yeah. I wanted to work on Fox and Friend, which loosely I'm doing a stitch along with Laura, who I met at StitchCon it was 2021, but back in the early summer. And this is from Teresa Kogut. This is what it looks like. This is Fox and Friend. I purchased my fabric and some of my threads at StitchCon. So I got the chart and the fabric for sure. I think I got some of my threads there. And then some I had to order. So there are hand-dyed flosses and there's DMC. And this is on a... Hold please. I gotta find the card. Because it's a... There we go. Fiber on a Whim. It's called Parchment. It's an 18 count Aida. And here's where I was before. I know, super exciting, right? Here's where I am now. So I got some more of the border done. And then I started working on the little corner border up here. That border's a beast. And you know, you never really think of how many stitches are along here. And some of these are DMC, because right now I've got 3 different colors in there. 2 are DMC and 1 is hand-dyed, I think. But this fabric is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I have a bunch of extra left for something else down the road. So yes, I should have been working on Halloween, I suppose, but this was calling to me hardcore. And I have this in a Lynn X Stitch bag. She has a Flosstube and she sells bags. So this is a bag that I got at StitchCon. I love the colors. Like, I'm not a huge fan of trains, but I love the colors of it. And this has an 11 by 11 cube snap in it, and I still have more room. So I love this bag. All right, and then we moved on into November. So my focus full coverage for November is Magic Study because, and I'll show Magic Study here, this was a limited edition chart from Heaven and Earth Designs. There is another version. It's a rainbow version that is on their website now. But the version I have is the limited edition version. So my goal for this one was to do 21,000 stitches in 2021. And I started this on New Year's. Make sure I have it right side up. I started it on New Year's Day this year. And I just realized that I still have my needle. Whoops. I guess I just stopped in the middle of stitching last night. So here's where it was before. I'm going to take off my little guards. And there's where it is now. I don't know if the lighting is going to help that from, it's a little blown out, but. So I worked a lot in the curtains right here. And what I was going to do is start going diagonally, but then as I was stitching, I just wanted to keep going with certain colors. So like there's a purple in here. I mean, there's a couple of purples in here, but, and I just wanted to keep going. So I decided I'm not going to do diagonal with this one. I'm just going to stitch where I feel like stitching. So this is going to be my focus piece. I am probably around 17. Oh wait, hold on. I can tell you. Oh no, I can't because I didn't add it up yet. I think I'm right around like 17,500 stitches. So I don't have that much more to go. I can definitely get it done this month to hit 21,000 stitches. And then I'll focus on a different full coverage piece next month. So, I say so a lot, and I'm sorry. The next thing I worked on, you guys have not seen in quite some time. All I did was start it when it was called on WhipGo. So this is from Madame Chantilly. This is called, I forgot I have the chart. That's what it's called. Celebrate Autumn. I love this. And I have a whole bunch of these. Earlier in the year, I started Celebrate Christmas. So I don't know if I'm going to put autumn on here. I know for the Halloween one, I'm not going to put Halloween, but I don't know. I'll decide when I get down there whether I put autumn on it or if I just do the tray. So my goal for this year was just to basically get the top tray done. And here is where it was the last time you guys saw it, like a long time ago. This is on a 32 count Lugana from Be Stitch Me in the color Artemis. Let me get this. Hopefully the color shows up good. There's where I am now. Is he not the cutest little owl? I think he's adorable. So I'm working on the cup underneath. And I did do, her chart calls for all DMC. I did a color conversion. I will list that color conversion probably before the end of the year. The only reason I don't do it right now is because what if a color changes? Like, I don't want to mess somebody up. But I'm using, come on, there we go. So obviously I'm using a hand-dyed color for the apples. And it's working out really good. Giving them shading. There is a hand-dyed color for the brown, for the green. The yellow is DMC, and what looks like black is actually 3371, and then white for the cup. So that's so far. The red is ruby. Hold on, because I know for sure that one's going to stay that color. It's Color and Cotton Ruby. There we go. And then the brown is Classic Colorworks Wagon Wheel. And that green is Bean Sprout from Classic Colorworks. So those are the for sure. Those colors are staying. But I just love it. So my cup is not going to say spice. I'm probably going to make it say tea. Because I don't like pumpkin spice. And the little jar over here says apple cider. Right there. So I think I'm going to make it say tea. Or maybe I'll change it and make it say cider. I don't know. Thoughts? What are your thoughts? So I couldn't help myself. I really, after my last Flosstube, I just really was into this. I want to stitch the fall stuff. So I did. The next one I worked on, actually the last one I worked on, this is Nora Corbett Faerie Autumn Glow. This is my very first Nora Corbett that I purchased. So instead of getting the 32 count Beach Walk linen, I purchased the 16 count Beach Walk Ada. Now, here's where I was when I picked it back up. It's been quite some time since I stitched on this. And this Ada is stiff. It's very stiff. But I think it looks really good. So hopefully it won't. There's where I am now. So I got a bunch of her skirt done. I center started on this, which is still kind of weird to me, but I felt like it needed to be done with how the chart is. So I still have more of her dress to do over here, and then I'll work my way up to her torso and her wings. I have everything I need for this. So there is her wings and her torso that still need to be done. So yeah, I love this. And I've worked on it a couple of nights so far. I just really, I don't know. I just really wanted to work on all of the autumn colors. And I still do. It was a little weird working on Magic Study because there's such, I mean, purple's my favorite color, but it's definitely not an autumn chart. So I made this bag ages ago. It's like a Christmassy type bag. It doesn't fit my Q-snap. So there, now I can carry all of my projects back up in my Mollie Ollie bag. Okay. Let me get over here to November. So loosely for November, I want to continue working on just my autumn type stuff. Fall, I don't really have a particular project that I'm like, I want to finish this, except for one. And that is my Glendon Place Woodland Wonder. I started that on my birthday last year, and I said I wanted to have it finished by my birthday this year. It is not done. I would like to kind of focus on that this next week and a half and see how much I can get done. If I don't get it done, it's fine. I mean, it's just a goal. You know, it can be a stretch goal. But I would like to work on that. As far as a birthday start goes, I know I want to start something, but I don't know what. I need to go through my charts and figure out what excites me. Like, what do I want to start? So, we'll see. We will see. Now, I wanted to share something with you guys. Where did I put it? Here it is. So, a couple of weeks ago, I got my Autumn Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And I had showed this chart from Lisa. It's a punch needle chart. And I had mentioned in my video that I wish this could be a cross stitch chart. Last week I got an email from Lisa. She said someone had told her about my Flosstube and how I had mentioned that I wanted this to be a cross stitch chart. You guys, she charted it for cross stitch. What? And she sent it to me. She sent me a PDF of her chart. The cross stitch one. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Lisa, thank you, thank you. I don't even know if you're going to watch this, but thank you. She, on here, it says the pumpkin lady. However, oh, there's her Etsy shop. However, she also has a Flosstube, which I did not know about until she emailed me. And it is Happy Cat Stitchery. So I will link that below. I'm not sure if she changed her Etsy shop to Happy Cat Stitchery or if it's still under this. But, you guys, I will post the link to this chart in her Etsy shop. I can't even tell you how excited I was that this became a cross stitch chart. Never in my wildest dreams had I imagined. Thank you, Flosstube. Thank you, whatever viewer contacted Lisa and said, hey, she wants this in cross stitch. Because now I have it in cross stitch. I'm so excited. Who knows? Maybe I'll start that for my birthday. Okay. Stitch Along. I am going to do, in the upcoming issue of Punchy Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, this picture, obviously, if you like Barbara Anna, you know that is her Barbara Anna. That's her chart. So this deer, I'm going to stitch with Crystal Rowe, Tracy from OG Stitchery, and Courtney from Stitches Please is joining us. We're going to do a sal. We don't have a start date yet because we haven't gotten our... I just dropped a pen. We haven't gotten our magazines yet. Now, I can access it digitally, but I'd rather have it in my hand so that I can go through and pull floss and check. I have like 3 fabrics that I'm considering. So if you guys want to join in on the new Barbara Anna chart from Punchy Needle and Primitive Stitcher, we're all talking about it, so, or at least so far Crystal and I have. So we will come up with a hashtag and announce it for sure on our Instagrams when we know we're going to start. We need our magazines to come in. It does not work when I lose my pen. Okay, so that's the Barbara Anna one. I got that one. And the only thing left is I'm going to do a Quilt Along. Oh, there it is. With Crystal Rowe. So this is called Among the Stars Again. Now this is a block of the month from Fat Quarter Shop. We are going to do it. I don't know when their block of the month is starting. I don't know if maybe they just don't have the fabric or the fabric is shipping late or what, but Crystal and I are going to do it, and I'm actually using, this is the Christmas Morning collection from Lala Boutique. I'm using this fabric to do mine. Now, here's the quilt in an autumn colorway. It's a fig tree colorway. There are 7 blocks, but each of the big ones is done twice, and that small one is done 6 times. So, we figure if we do like one style of block a week, that's 2 blocks each week until we get to the little one, and then it's, you know, just making 6 of them. But it's more motivating when you have someone doing it with you and you're splitting it up like that to actually get it done. Because I have a ton of fabric and it needs to be used. So, she had mentioned doing 2. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. So I'll use Christmas Morning fabric for the first one. So it'll look just like that. And then I think there's a better picture in here. There we go. So it'll look like that. The only thing is I'm going to change the border. I'm not going to do this like shark tooth border That's what it reminds me of. I'm just going to do like straight borders. But all the blocks will look like that. The other fabric collection I'm using, this, I already took it apart because you can see I starched some of it behind me. This is called Gingham Gardens from My Mind's Eye. And this is a Riley Blake manufacturer. So here is, it's a little messy, but this is the fat quarter bundle that I have. And then I pulled those ones out there and like an off-white, just barely off-white background fabric. So I'm excited. I don't know what fabrics are going to go where yet. I'm kind of winging it. Obviously I won't use all of this for that, but yeah, so I'm also going to make 2, I think. And then this is the Christmas morning fabric right here. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So pretty. All right. And you know what? There's no haul. I didn't get anything in the mail, which is a little shocking, I will say. But I've done really good about not shopping because, number 1, my birthday is coming up. Number 2, Christmas is coming. And number 3, I have plenty to keep me busy. Plenty. So I feel like I need to get back to my knitting too because I just love this. Just wrap right up in it. I think that's all I've got. I need to get that fabric ironed. But I will announce on my regular Instagram when I start loading stuff into Willow Spring Co. And it's just going to take, thankfully I have a scale that I use for yarn. So I'll be able to weigh stuff and get an estimate on the UPS website as to how much it would cost to ship. And I will do, when I estimate those, it'll be US shipping. So I think that's all I have for today, guys. I got everything on my little list that I made at work today. I usually don't have a list of stuff to talk about, but I kept forgetting stuff like this. I mean, I could have given it to my son 2 weeks ago. Or, you know, I could have finished it early enough to give it to him for his birthday. But I didn't. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping by to visit with me. I'm going to get some stuff together for giveaways because I'm getting close to 2,000. I think last I checked I was like 1870 something. So, I'm getting close to 2,000. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate a subscribe. And throw the comments my way. Let me know what you think I should put on the cup in Celebrate Autumn. Would it be weird to put cider on the cup when the jar says apple cider? Maybe I'll just do tea. I mean, the word can't be too long because then it will fit. So that's all I have for today. I'm going to change my clothes. I cannot wear this upstairs with the dogs and the cats. It would get destroyed in minutes. But, I mean, oh, look at that. The lace opens up so nicely once you finally block something after a year. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Oh, one more thing. My kids have a swim meet this Friday on the 5th. So my husband and I are going to be timers for the meet. So it's like backup timing in case the mats fail that they hit. The other thing is Animal Crossing. If you watch Frizzy Lizzy Stitches, you know that she's a big Animal Crossing person. So am I. I've kind of like fallen off a little bit lately because there wasn't really anything new. But they have this huge update coming on Friday the 5th. I don't know how much stitching I'm going to get done on Saturday. Because I'm going to want to play with all the new stuff that's in Animal Crossing. So we'll see. Next week may not have a lot, or it may have a lot. I don't know. But if you're an Animal Crossing person, you've probably already heard about the update. Or if your kids are Animal Crossing kids. So my kids are excited too. All right, now I'm just rambling. You guys have a wonderful week. Enjoy the weather if you're somewhere where fall is showing its beautiful colors. And I will see you next time. Bye!